Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where last episode we declared war on the United States and Portugal. Well, actually, we declared war on Portugal, and the United States joined. We're going to use this to break their alliance with Canada. Oh, that was a little laggy. We're going to use this to break their alliance with Canada and start expanding into Canada. But we're also going to get territory out of the US here. We're going to attack Cuba as well. We kind of have designs on the entirety of the Americas at this point. I don't know if we're going to get there before the end of the game, but we've made good progress, to be honest. So we're going to tick forward here. How strong is Portugal? 140k. So we do need to be, I think, a little bit cautious of Portuguese landings out over here. We have very few forces out there right now. These guys are heading up this way. These are attacking here. Yeah, we have very few forces over here. So that's definitely a danger. Our fleet, our combat fleet, isn't quite ready yet. We're making progress on it. It's getting there. And we're, of course, invading the US extraordinarily heavily here. Their army maintenance was down. I saw that there. That was good to know. Very, very good to know. They were not expecting this, clearly. Okay, so we just occupied a bunch of locations, right? I didn't mean to split these. There we go. We're going to move out over here and just push our way in kind of Hearts of Iron style. I also want to make sure that we're getting these Portuguese areas taken. Cool. We're going to look to separate piece the US, and what are we actually looking to take here? We are looking to annul their treaty with Canada. That's step one. Step two, we're just going to look to take some territory over here. That alone is 100% peace offer value. Memphis is worth 20. Wow, these are really high value provinces. I didn't expect that. I think it just happened to be that way down here. So maybe if we were to go up here instead, it's still pretty high value. Okay. Wild. Well, we'll see what we can do. That's definitely something that we'll need to see. We do need a seat in Parliament. I'll just grant one at random. There we go. Cool. Probably should be being a little bit more cautious on that, but it's fine. Beautiful. So all of this has now been taken over by us. I'm going to move these guys. I'm going to force march them down this direction. I do expect Portugal to invade us over here. We'll see how that goes. We can definitely core that. Portugal may try to invade us up here as well. It's a potential option. I don't know that they will. Do we have access through Canada right now, out of curiosity? We do. So we can go up here and deal with this. And actually, we should have these guys come up and deal with this, since we have access through Canada. They are granting it to their ally, the United States, which gives us, by extension, access. So that's beautiful. Okay, these guys are going to move in here. We're going to continue to press forward over this direction. Beautiful. So we can core over here, but that's currently under siege. That is, of course, these lads. We'll get that freed up in a moment. Okay, we're going to take over these territories. So we find ourselves at 9% war score right now. The US is not showing up so far. We saw one army here going this direction. That's all we've seen from them. We know that they had 217k when we declared this. Okay. They're Miltech 30. They're just not putting up a fight. That generally means that the AI does not believe that they can win the fight. So that's a good sign. We'll just continue to press through the US Hearts of Iron style. These guys can turn around and make their way over here. That's beautiful. Civil War in Novgorod. Okay, that's nice. I don't care. They can do that. There's all of our coring that we had previously going on done. So that's excellent. I want to continue to push forward here. At least until we see their army. We're getting a little bit dangerously overextended here. I didn't see how many troops that was, but there were some troops in Baltimore there. Okay. We can convert a province, which we will definitely do, and we're going to take these territories back, no problem. Portuguese Cascadia has troops over here. Yes. Portuguese Cascadia. We should attack them. Portugal is sending 9,000 troops here. That is not a lot of troops, to be honest. I expected that invasion to be larger. But sure, we'll take it. And at this point, we're going to continue to press forward here. There's no reason to slow down at this moment. So we're going to head here and then here. These guys can continue to head over this way. Beautiful. Still no sign of the American forces. Which is wild. Now, you can stay there. Cool. You can move on forward. Beautiful. So this is their capital up here in Casco. Which is intriguing, but sure. We're going to continue to press in over here, taking whatever territory we can. I doubt that we can annex all of this, to be clear. We're trying to separate piece the United States here. And, yeah, they annul all treaties with Canada. Beyond that, they already wouldn't accept this. Yeah, that's so much right there. It's quite cheap to core, though. So it seems fine. If they're not going to resist, we'll go for it. I'm expecting to run into their army at some point, though. We haven't taken this back yet. Nothing going on over here. Okay. These guys can head this direction. We do have this army heading down there as well. I do want to sort by unity, and we'll get that going. There we go. So they are getting some occupation done up here. That's to be expected at this moment. We're going to continue taking back Aztec, Alberta. Colony self-sustaining, that's nice. We can go for somewhere like this and promote settlement growth there. Cool. So we're going to continue to press into Florida here. And we're just looking to gain war score at this point. That is our primary goal here. Cool. I would like to attack Portuguese Cascadia. We could probably full annex that this war. That would be very interesting, for sure. Now, Portugal's over here, and we can handle that. We're on our way to that. No problem whatsoever. Beautiful. We're going to attack here. We're going to attack... Hello. Are they all piling up in Jamestown? Let's head into Baltimore as a scout. This might be a sacrificial army if they're all there. Okay, they have a few forces down here. Surely we're going to be running into their main forces soon, right? $239K. So where are they? We've only seen these small armies thus far. And they've given up so much territory. We're definitely going to see them soon. We know some of them are in this fog of war here. Let's head down into Jamestown. Where are they? Are they being sea lifted out somewhere? Not down here. Wild. I have no idea what they're doing with their army right now. Here's 31K. But it doesn't matter. That's not useful in any military sense. Our other colony just became self-sustaining as well. So I'm going to come down here and promote settlement growth, say, here. Actually, I'm looking for a 3 development province. Here. Here will do. Beautiful. So this 31k stack, is it problematic? Probably not. I don't really think that that's a huge problem for us. Actually, you should go here. You should go here. There we go. They're sieging up over this way. So this is about a 1/5 of their army. We should definitely hit there. Okay. So this is fascinating. I have no idea what they're doing. Or why. They're doing something. There's a 47k stack here. We could pop a leader down here. Mediocre leader. 132k here. Okay, I'm going to force march these guys down here. We're going to close in on this 132k stack and surround them. They don't seem interested in fighting us. Okay, so we have 160k here. We have no leadership right now. We're going to put this guy in, a mediocre leader at best, but we'll see how this goes. This is in coastline. It should be reasonably fine. They do have a decent leader. We have a numerical advantage, even tech, and I believe we have a prestige advantage. We'll see how it goes. They may have something like better discipline or something, but if they did, I would have expected they would have attacked us by now. These guys, in theory, should be capable of winning this as well. .6 morale. Bankruptcy. Okay, so the U.S. is in bankruptcy. I didn't even know that. Well, if that's the case, this is an easy war. It would have been a relatively easy war as it was, but sure, we'll take that. 6 noble regiments. 33 diplomatic power. Yeah, we'll spend the dip power. That's okay. This would have been a relatively easy war without it. We outnumbered them like 2-1, right? And Portugal just isn't showing up. Portugal is not showing up to this war. I mean, they have this 20k stack. That's super irrelevant. So we're going to split these guys on up here. These are retreating northward. And that's completely fine. We're pushing our way in towards their capital here. I'm going to bring these guys up here. I'm going to bring these guys up here and these guys up to New York. That all looks fine. These are irrelevant. I don't care about them. We should definitely be attacking... No, not over here. We should definitely be attacking Portuguese Cascadia with this force right now. And that is something we'll be doing. Okay, I'm seeing this situation brewing up. They're very low morale. Like, not just from the bankruptcy. They haven't regenerated yet. This is probably fine. But just in case, we'll move these guys in. Okay. Yeah, that seems completely okay. We're continuing to press in towards their capital here. I want to check in down on this side. We did miss this unit. Okay. I had been hoping to hit that. Okay, where are they going? Campo Largo? Sure. We'll look to get that all taken over. I guess the bankruptcy, if they were having those financial issues, that explains why they suddenly got a lot friendlier towards us. They didn't want to provoke us. Makes sense. This, I don't really care too much about. We'll come back to that. Probably after we force the U.S. out of this war. U.S. is currently requesting peace. I don't blame them, given what we know now. Yikes. I really don't blame them on that one. Okay, I want to do this. I did not intend to split these guys that way, but sure, we're going to send these guys up here like so. This force can now come down over here and start handling these guys. Actually, we should group all 4 of these together for now, and we'll do something like that. Beautiful. Japan just entered a golden era. Good for Japan. Did we catch that Portuguese force? We must have. I don't see it anymore. I think we did. We can definitely convert here. Beautiful. And yeah, they're occupying some of our territories down there, but that's super, super irrelevant. So all of this is finishing up. There we go. And now we're going to bring these guys down this direction. But I think from here, we just force the U.S. out of the war. They would not currently accept this. They have 8 reasons not to. What if we just didn't take Pensacola? Honestly, though, I don't want this exclave to exist. So I would rather take something kind of like this, or I guess like this. It's not a huge amount of territory that we're getting out of the U.S. here. The primary purpose behind this war was to annul their treaty with Canada. There it is. Yeah. So that would be the idea. The U.S. is out of the war. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to start taking back these territories that the U.S. occupied and then flipped to Portugal like a jerk. We don't have military access. These need to get black flagged. There we go. Cool. So that's fine for now. And we did manage to make our way through Canada. I believe that we... Oh, we do have military access through Canada still. Remarkable. But we're going to occupy Portuguese Cascadia up here. For sure. We're currently showing minus 9%. That's due to this lack of ticking war score from not taking their capital. We were never planning to take their capital, at least while the U.S. was in the war. We're getting much closer to having our fleet built, so that's looking good. Let's core these overextension-causing locations first, but actually we can get all of them cored. So that's great. Absolutely beautiful there. And now the question is, do we feel like we can get away with getting into Lisbon quick? I kind of doubt it. We're not going to have as easy of a time fighting them as we did the U.S. because I'm 99% sure Portugal isn't bankrupt. Yeah, they don't have low enough prestige, so that's fine. We're probably not going to be doing that anytime soon. I want to get these guys force marching over here. These lads over this way, they can start heading this direction. Cool. Now I want to check up here. That's still being occupied. Noted. Now we can't move out here right now, but we can certainly move up this direction. There's not a lot to Portuguese Cascadia, and I certainly would be interested in kicking Portugal entirely off of the New World. This is British Cascadia over here. So it would end up looking something like this would be the peace deal. Now, we don't have enough war score to make demands, so obviously we'll need to do something about that, but that's fine. So how are we doing with our fleet here? We nearly have all of our heavy ships, so that's definitely noted. These guys need to make their way in and be capping back some of this territory. These guys can come up here. These can come here, here, and here. Beautiful. Eventually, we'll look to deal with these guys. No major problems there, though. You can head up over... Actually, you can take this back. Start that siege. May as well. Heretics converted. Looks good. And we will convert down here. Beautiful. You can come on down this direction. And you can come on up here. We can no longer pass through Canada, so this is all we've got up here in Cascadia. But that's no shocker. We knew that that was likely going to be the case. So we're going to move these guys over about like that for now. That'll do. Taking back all of this territory, of course. These guys can head up here, and these guys can head here. Cool. They also can't move into Canada, for the record. They also don't have military access, so these guys are trapped. That's good. These can move here. Beautiful. I want to check in down over this way. Yeah, we hadn't fully capped back this stuff. There we go. So this is really under control, right? Like super duper under control. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there. That's all completely fine. Beautiful. So now all we need to do is invade Lisbon. How are we going to invade Lisbon? Well, that's definitely an interesting question. I want to continue to push up this direction for now. We'll get all of that occupied. Get all of this taken back. No problem whatsoever there. At this point, we're at -6 in our war score. Most of that is due to ticking, right? We're at -12 due to ticking right now. We're going to need to use our fleet, for sure. I'm kind of just waiting on our last heavy ship. Although that's like 8 months away. Okay. That is quite a long ways away. Revolutionary Prussia has ended the revolution. Okay, sure. We're going to continue to push through Portuguese Cascadia for right now. This is, of course, going to be continually negative for us right now until this ticking war score is dealt with. Prussia is planning to attack the U.S. I mean, I don't blame them for making that move, but at the same time... Oh, actually, Portugal controls Bermuda. That's interesting. We could definitely grab that. That's something I'd be very interested in taking. So we get Cascadia down here. Our truce with Great Britain has ended. So the question is Great Britain going to declare on us? I mean, I kind of doubt it, but we're going to move down over this way. How's that 3-decker going? Totemus Zealots up over here. That we can certainly deal with. No problem there. That 3-decker will be put to sea on 9 June 1798. Okay. I'm tired of waiting. We need to head up the coast and go up here first. That's step 1. We're going to have additional ships grouping up over here, and that's fully expected. They will... We'll head back and grab those once we're done up here. But there we go. We now have this position, and we're going to head in here. Beautiful. So that's Portuguese Cascadia fully under our control. I'm going to dock up these guys, and then we're going to embark these guys. And we're going to come down over to here and pick up some of these additional ships that have been made. We've got 13 of them right now. Spanish-Peruvian separatists down here being very rude. We're going to just walk on down. Cool. We've got more ships on the way here, of course. We can definitely continue to convert. The question now is, how do we go about this attack on Lisbon? I think the answer is this. Well, first off, yeah, that's all fine. We're going to get this taken care of. First off, we're going to group this together. Okay, so that's not the full group, right? For sure. I'm going to attach these guys to the transport. We're going to unforce march them. We'll let them regenerate a bit. 8, 3, 12. We did not take the full army here. Oh, we only have 28 transports. Okay. I thought we had more than this. I thought we had our full 40. We do not. We should head back up here then and go grab the rest of these units. That'll be fine. For some reason, I was thinking our transports were built and we were just waiting on galleys, but that is not true. Okay, so as I said, we're coming into port here to pick up the Really? We carried these guys with us. I'm dumb. Okay, so we're going to bring these back, and we're going to deposit them this time here, just a little bit closer. There we go. And now we're going to come back without re-embarking them. That would help. Beautiful. How are things looking down here? We need to hit this force, and then there's these guys here that we need to handle. That's fine for the moment. These guys will embark. Embarkation button? Oh, these are not important. There we go. These will embark. And we're going to bring them on down over here. Beautiful. Can we catch this force? That'd be wonderful if we could. We'll try. Okay, I'm just going to head on down over here. We're going to group these guys together, and we're going to slow march them down here. Do we have additional transports coming in here? No, these are galleys. The transports do not appear to be being made right now. We're making frigates. Okay. Well, we do have East Indiamen being made, but they're going to be a bit yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sail these around, and we're going to come on over here. Beautiful. For now, that'll do. We, of course, need to exit this war, but if we're going to do this, we're going to need to use these transport ships to invade Portugal. Now, what are the Portuguese ship numbers? 160? We should easily be able to defeat that with our fleet. Cool. So we're sailing around here. We're going to have to repair once we get there. American separatists out over here. Sure, we'll deal with those. No problem. We can convert this province, and we will certainly do so. Revolutionary Great Britain was building a spy network. I'm shocked. Completely and totally. Not really. Missionary strength. Beautiful. And I would like to promote this guy up as well. At least as far as we can. We can't promote any further than that. That's beautiful. Cool. So, we're bringing these forces over. There's separatists down here and up here. Noted. We need to bring in these guys to here and take that over for sure. The plan here is as follows. We go hit Bermuda. We repair there. We come up here, meet up with this force. We don't have a full force that we can bring along with this, right? That's understood. We're going to need to repair once our units make their way around. Separatists up over here. That's no problem. Speaking of which, can we build the Panama Canal? Let's see here. Panama Canal. 30,000. Okay, noted. That would be very convenient for us to have the Panama Canal, for the record. Okay, there's a bunch of cores coming in. That is beautiful. And, of course, down over here, we're going to eliminate these rebels. That's all completely fine. We're just slowly sailing over. That took us a very long time to sail from here to here. I mean, that's to be expected, in all honesty. We're going to dock up over here. And yeah, that'll be the plan. We're going to hit Bermuda, and then we're going to come up here, link up with this transport fleet, and attack Portugal, who is actually being attacked right now by Revolutionary Prussia. Wait a second. They lost their ticking war score. Now that's interesting. We don't have enough war score to make demands. But that is definitely interesting. So these guys need to repair for a little bit, but honestly, we can probably hit Bermuda, I think. So we attach to transport. We come out to Bermuda. We can actually grab ourselves admin tech here, and I think we do, realistically. We're not going to be spending a lot of admin tech here, or a lot of admin power, I should say. Okay, we'll lose the stability, but I'm not happy about that. So we're going to come up here and attack Bermuda. Yeah, they took back Lisbon. That's a good thing for us, actually. So we're going to attack Bermuda here. Frisian separatists down over this way. That's very rude. I'm going to move up over here with this force, and I'm going to bring these guys down to attack the Frisians. Cool. So we're going to hit here. Jackals. Vultures. Indeed. We're going to take over this, and then we should definitely repair our ships before we cross the ocean, I think. Just in case we run into any Portuguese navy, but I don't think the odds on that are super high. Let's attach this to transport. Let's give this a month tick, 98%. Now we're going to move over to, I think we'll move to Desmond, and that'll be fine. So we're getting ready for an invasion of Portugal. Oh, they ended their war with Prussia. Okay, that was quick. So we'll definitely deal with that soon enough. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to kick Portugal entirely out of the Americas. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, James, Shadow Wolf, MLohan80, Rogue Corvid, Kentogan, Andy Magar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.